I mean, it's time. It is time. All right, we'll call the meeting to order. And I would say we have a quorum. We've got 3 here and 1 on the remote, correct?
Right, I'm here, Roger, present.
Thank you, Roger, for showing up.
Yeah,
You probably don't have them in front of you, but we're gonna look over the minutes of February 7 and approve or amend minutes.
that's right, fine.
I move that we accept the minutes as written.
Second,
Okay, motion has been made by Jesse to accept as written, seconded by Isabel. Do we have any discussion about it? No discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right,
For remote meetings, you have to do a roll call vote.
remote meetings, you have to do a roll call.
All right,
So name each member and each member says how they vote.
Okay. Jesse Burns,
Yes,
how do you vote?
yes,
Yes. Isabel Jackson,
yes.
Roger Burke,
yes,
and Bill Shoppy says yes.
Is Roger the only one in there?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Minutes have been approved. We've got some old business on the table here. Islesboro Marine Enterprises for Mark, what is it?
D. St. Mary's.
D. St. Mary's. LU 43-21, map 16, lot 11. 418 West Bay Road, construct a 4x75 foot, 4 foot by 75 foot fixed pier with 8 pilings, seasonal ramp, 40-foot ramp, and a 12 foot by 24 foot float, which I'm sure is seasonal as well. This is old. We've seen this before, and we've actually done a site review for it, and I am looking for that site review right now.
Did we do a site review?
Yeah, it was marked out, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for it, so I have it till we can look at. Come on, fingers.
You were at the point of ready for approval
Aha.
and everything came to a screeching halt.
The site review. You were the only one at the site review?
That was it. I was the only one that showed up that day.
Okay,
Do we need a board member for?
and according to the site review, everything was A-OK. Let's catch up on this one, Dave. We all looked at this one. I don't remember who was on the board when we were looking at it. Who happened to be here at the time. So just catch everybody up on this, make sure everybody's caught up.
Yeah, basically what happened was this permit was, if they applied for it, it's been through DEP, Corps of Engineers. And the town. We went through the first meeting with it. I actually think I was still technically on the board at that point. When this first came through. Yeah.
It was a while. I can't remember
Well,
when.
yeah, went through the first meeting, it got tabled for site review. Site review was done. And we're all set to go for the next, it was on the agenda for the following meeting, and then we started getting letters from lawyers and everybody else because the abutters decided to appeal to the DEP. So it was decided then to table it indefinitely until, let the lawyers basically fight it out, until everything was either settled or and all appeals have been done. And I guess at this point, we are at that point. All of the appeals have been
Do you remember it?
have been made and
Yeah.
You too? Okay.
everything was found in the favor of Mr. D. St. Grace.
Roger, did you hear all that?
Yes, I did, but I was not there. I was not on the board at that time.
Okay, okay.
At least I wasn't at that meeting.
So unless anybody's got other questions, we've already gone through all this whole thing. All the way up to the point of, we were at a meeting, getting ready to decide whether town meeting or, you know, any of that. So unless somebody wants to rehash something, I think we could start off at that point.
How big is the lot? It's big enough. I mean, it's.
That was one of the first questions that we had.
Almost 24,000.
And we determined that technically it was one lot,
Yeah, across the street.
but when they built West Bay Road, it turned it into two lots, but it's technically it is still one lot, so it's big enough to.
So it's still considered part of
Yes.
across the street.
Yep.
Yes.
Almost 24,000 square feet, so.
I couldn't compute that.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and make a motion that I don't see any further need for any kind of a public hearing.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Isabel. And now any further discussion? No further discussion. Now we vote. Jesse Burns.
Yes, I agree.
Isabel Jackson.
Yes.
Bill Shoppy, yes. Roger Burke.
Yes,
All right. Motion carries. Next motion needs to be whether the application is complete or not. What you have been given, I believe somebody was giving us I don't even know where it's at right now. There it is. This is the information that you have maybe in front of you right now. Roger, you wouldn't have this, but it's from the Department of DEP, and the appeal had been filed and showing that the appeal has been denied. So they can, per our agreement or per our last meeting on this, where we tabled it, the court stuff has been handled, and we're at the point now of being able to do this or not. So we need to make a motion whether it's complete or not.
I move that LU 43-21 is complete.
Second.
A motion made by Jesse Burns, seconded by Isabel Jackson. Any further discussion on it? None being heard, we'll vote. Jesse Burns,
Yes,
Isabel Jackson,
Yes.
Bill Shoppy, yes. Roger Burke.
yes,
Okay. Next is approval or not.
I move the board approves application LU 43-21.
second.
A motion made by Isabel, seconded by Jesse Burns. Any further discussion on this? None being heard. The vote goes Jesse Burns,
Yes,
Isabel Jackson,
Yes.
Roger Burke,
yes,
Bill Shoppy, yes. Now I'm the only one that has to sign this one, right? Okay. So, thank you for that. Next up is No development review ordinance, no new business as it stands right now. Other business, CEO report, we don't have a copy of right now.
No, I do not have one. This moment. I'll have you one for the next meeting.
Wow.
To address the planning board. I don't see any hands in my hand. People behind me here. Correspondence. Would this be something?
Yes. I'd say so.
Okay, this is the plot plan showing the separation that Holly Fields did. Do we have a list of people who have to sign it? I think I can go back and look at my,
I was here for that.
I can go back and look because I think it's on my emails that I got from you, who was supposed to sign it.
I can also look at the permit itself and who signed that.
Okay. All right. I know I was there. You said you were there?
I'm pretty sure I was.
I
Yeah,
think I was
I think you were too, but we'll confirm and we'll get our signatures on it. I think that Jennifer was there too, and we're waiting on her to get back to sign it.
I think Gil might have been there too,
I
actually.
think you're right. I think you're right, but we're finding out. Dave, do you know where we're supposed to sign this?
There should be a page.
Oh, yeah, right there, huh?
Yep.
And we're supposed to sign every one of them, right? Whatever there's a,
Yes, yeah, that way each copy is. has a signature on it.
yeah,
That's what goes to the registry.
is, we just sign all of them. I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whether this email, Bill, Jesse, Gil, and Jennifer, were the 4 members present at that meeting.
Bill, Jesse, Gil, and Jennifer?
Yeah,
Oh, Isabel?
Not me, I wasn't there.
not according to the email Gary sent out.
I don't think I missed any.
List already?
I've got a copy of the email.
Oh,
that you
great.
sent.
Great.
So I wasn't there.
You were under 11.
So the people that are here tonight are myself and Jesse. All right. We'll sign it. Will you sign it?
Yeah.
Heck, yeah. Now, do we need to put just today's date or do we have to go back? We don't have to go back, do we?
I don't know the answer to that one.
I think today's date, that's the date that you're signing.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't have to match.
It doesn't have to
It
match.
doesn't have to match the permit.
Today's date is what, 3/14?
22.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, let me sign as you're signing so we can just.
Yep. Makes sense. Okay, here we go. Hold that back. Three 14/22.
Why so many?
Say again?
Why
Well,
so many?
The registry, excuse me, registry deeds has to have one. We have to have one. I don't know what the other one's for. honestly.
If we all
All-
sign, if they're all signed, then 3/14/22. If they're all signed, then it doesn't, one of them doesn't get sent to the
Right.
wrong place.
Does everyone at the meeting have to sign?
Everyone at that meeting that approved the.
Oh, that meeting, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
everyone that approved the
right,
process here.
right, good.
off the hook.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not gonna be easy.
3, 14, 22. You,
Roger, where are you?
We're down in St. Mary's, Georgia, the last town in Georgia before Florida, right on the inland waterway, the coast,
Nice.
3,
right by Cumberland Island and Jekyll Island.
oh,
But I'll be back in Islesboro tomorrow.
oh, okay. That
Right.
sounds like quite a haul to get back here for that.
Well,
Bill like
yes,
checks in the mail.
a plane. No, I got that big macaw project and I have to come back about every week and a half.
Yeah,
I've been coming back. Maddie stays here.
When are you both coming back, Roger?
1st of April, we have a rental, that's all. We don't own down here. We just have a rental. We'll be back to like the 2nd or 3rd of April.
so we still need signatures from Gil and from Jennifer, correct?
I sworn there were 5 signatures on the application.
I thought I was here, but.
Well, if we find out differently,
I'll find it.
if we find out differently, we'll,
I'll come sign.
yeah,
We have time.
what's that?
We have time.
Yeah,
You know where I live.
right, because you can't do it till Gil gets back, because I think Jennifer will be back before he is. Okay, I am putting this all back together. I'm not, oh, look at that. Now I gotta roll it tighter. Oh, I do that. Just like that. We should have had somebody with clean hands do this.
Deal.
Don't worry.
All right, let's see.
Do you have any more correspondence?
No more correspondence, any committee reports? And no additional business from, oh yeah, there is additional business. Just a heads up from the town office, the select board is looking to increase the rates for permitting. And it is in our ordinance book as to what those fees are. So when the recommendation is made, obviously, we're gonna have to change the ordinance book to do that, so we'll have to vote on all that. I'm not sure, did she say she's looking for our input on that, or just giving me the heads up?
Giving you a heads up. And she'll probably want your input, but that hasn't been confirmed.
Say again?
She will probably want your input, but I don't know. She hasn't confirmed that. Yeah.
Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess, but evidently the fees have not been changed for several years as since the time this book has been put out, I guess. So, yeah,
1987.
1987,
Yeah, you know,
the fees haven't changed. And so they're looking to take care of that a little bit, change that up. And that's it for me, so I will make a motion, we adjourn.
second.
Okay, motion made by Bill Shoppy, seconded by Jesse Burns. Any discussion on the matter? And vote goes Jesse Burns,
Yes.
Isabel Jackson,
Yes.
Roger Burke,
Yes.
Bill Shoppy, yes. So did we do it right? Thank you.
Sounds good. Yep.
Good night.
Nice to see
Thank you,
everybody.
Roger.
Yeah. we'll see you.
I'm Carrie, I'm putting